15 million hectares of beautiful mangrove forest, full of biodiversity and setting the boundary between sea and land. 3,000 species of water creatures call this place home. But not only do they act as an animal sanctuary, they have plenty of benefits to us humans. Mangrove forests act as a filter to protect its surroundings.
They also act as a filter along the coast, filtering out excess nutrients that otherwise can contribute to nitrogen pollution and eutrophication.
And of course, help fight against climate change.
Mangrove forests are also really important at storing carbon, and they actually store 4 times more carbon than normal forests on land.
But in the last 3 decades alone, 1 million hectares of mangroves have already been deforested.
Alright, so one is of course the overdevelopment, whereby mangrove areas are being destroyed for the purpose of development. That means they build maybe housing area, industrial area, or resorts where mangroves were.
As our population continues to increase, our land has become scarcer and scarcer. Consequently, people start looking to mangroves for development.
What are the threats? To be honest, humans. Use of the land. We want to grow stuff, we want to change it, we want to build forests, we want to build buildings, roads, etc. And getting rid of mangroves that are kind of in the way. It's flat land often, it's on the coast. It can be used for hotels, for tourism. So it's just usual human development, unfortunately.
The land around mangrove forests are relatively flat, and the dense roots of the trees help reduce coastal erosion. Additionally, because of the scenery provided near the coast, they are especially vulnerable to tourism development. Forest City in Johor, a $100 billion project advertised for its conservation efforts, was built on a mangrove swamp, which severely impacted the locals as some relied on the swamp for aquaculture. But the development of these lands benefit the economy. You may ask, what's wrong with cutting some down?
That wave is a good 15-20 feet tall. Easy. Get in!
The 2004 tsunami from the Indian Ocean killed over 200,000 people. But some experts believe that the effects could have been worse. A study in 2005 suggests that mangroves could reduce the flow of tsunamis by more than 90%. Another report found that areas with mangrove forests fared better than areas without the protection of mangrove forest. However, it's not all doom and gloom. The rate of loss of mangroves has gone down by more than half since 1990. That means the government and the urban development companies are heading in the right direction. But what can us normal civilians do to help this cause?
Okay, so there's some really good organisations and programs where you can go and plant mangroves. So down by the second gen in Malaysia, I know you can go and plant mangroves, be part of the process of making them grow. You can raise awareness to reduce the deforestation of mangroves so that people understand the importance of them as fisheries, coastal protection. We can do ecotourism, so take tourists through boats through the mangroves to learn more about the ecosystem, and it's a way of making money through these as well.
There's lots of ways you can get involved in protecting the mangroves, and the number one way I would recommend is to find somewhere where they are replanting it. For example, as the Selangor National Park, they do replanting sessions of mangroves.
Okay, one I can say is Because if you go into a mangrove area, one of the most obvious thing that we can see is rubbish. So if anyone were to help from a distance, I would say the easiest way is to manage your waste.
So go out there and make a change. Even if it's just minor actions, together we can protect these wonders all around the world.